What's going on, guys? It is Nick here from Nick Mariano HD, or Pretty MLG, and today I'm bringing you guys an infected game on mission of Modern Warfare 3, and the class setup in this is the knife versus the PP90M, and this is actually one of my favorite submachine guns, so this worked out really nicely. And actually the interesting thing about this is that I was playing about 2 hours ago, and you see it lags here a little bit at the beginning, but that's besides the point. And about 2 hours ago, I was playing some infected, and for one reason or another, I just started going on the computer and not really playing or paying any attention to the game. And I mean, in infected, you can kind of do that because it doesn't require a lot of like quick movements and stuff. You kind of just, I'll show you the strategy and I'll talk about it in a second. But anyways, I kind of zoned out to the point where I just went on the computer and I completely ignored the game, and I assumed that I would get kicked from a game eventually. Well, apparently, since you don't have to choose a class, it doesn't sense inactivity. So I played, and this lobby never ended for about 2 hours. So I played about 30 or 40 games without even playing the game, and I happened to win every single game. It was actually 22 games because now my win streak is 22. Because infected, you pretty much never lose. And my KD went from 2.2 to 2.05. So there's a plus and a minus, and I really wish I didn't do that, but whatever, I'll just get my KD back up. It's not really a big deal. But basically, infected, if you haven't played it, is a game mode where one person starts out infected and they have a lesser gun class, meaning some type of class setup that is less good than yours. Less good, I don't know, there's probably a better way to put it. Can't really think of a better way to put it right now. And he's only using the knife, the infected person, and we are using the PP90. And you can see my aim there's a little off. And we get specialist kill streaks as we get kills. And basically, if you get killed, you are now infected. So you can see there are 2 people infected right now, hence the 16 to 2, and 16 who aren't infected. So it's a full lobby, 18 people. And pretty much you win this game mode every time, as long as you end up with more people on your team than the other team. So more times than less, more than 8 people will be killed, and it'll be 9v7, or usually everyone's killed, so it's 18 to nothing, and you pretty much always win. That's how I went on a 22 kill streak. So you'll see here I actually go on a tear in a second here. I end up going 15-1, which is really good if you've played infected. Well, it's not amazing, but that's pretty good. That's a solid game of infected. But this is really the house that you want to be holding down on mission. You can see a lot of people decide to join me because towards the end especially, it really works out. So 5 people are down at this point, and this guy comes up. I don't believe he didn't get me. I guess I was just really lucky and everything. And I've gotten sleight of hand and I believe dead silence. Not positive on that. But basically, I mean, they just have a knife and a throwing knife, so I'm not really in any kind of danger by being up here because my friend here, I don't really know him as a friend, but my teammate, he's got a claymore set up, so I'm in an okay zone at the moment, and they have 11 people now, so at this point they start dropping like flies, and I really need to be careful. And that's where I get my 6 and 7 point streak, or just my 6th, but my 7th kill. And I also have scavenger, which is really good because I always need ammo. And here's where the tear starts. So I get an 8, I pull out my magnums, there's 9, 10, and you can see the tack insert through the doorway, and he places it a little farther back. I thought I got the kill there, and I was excited. Here's where it got a little nerve-wracking. But I end up getting the double in a second here. There it is. I actually thought I was going to be able to get the mob. And I knifed this guy, and then this guy comes running up. I end up with 15 kills. I was 10 away from the mob. But I mean, if I wasn't getting ambushed like I was, I definitely could have had it. And that's pretty much where the game ends. Like in a second here, you can see we won 18 to nothing. And you can see why you'd win every single infected game. I don't see how you could lose. But, I mean, that's basically my mission tips and tricks for infected. I'm going to do this for every single map because this was just a really fun, chill way to play Call of Duty. You don't really level up very much, but I don't know, it's just enjoyable in my opinion. So 15-1, that's a really good infected game. I'll do probably hard hat next because I have a really good game for that as well. But until next time, guys, be sure to check out my channel if you're watching this from Pretty MLG, or be sure to check out Pretty MLG if you're watching this from my channel. That is all for now, guys. I'll see you later.